evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Throne. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support they've given me on this YouTube journey. All right. So this is for the general collective. So take only the messages that resonate with you. If it does not resonate, then that message isn't for you. So you don't have to question it. You'll know it in your soul. So trust what your soul is telling you. This is a message, the ancestor messages that we usually do on Sundays. However, I did not do them yesterday. As you can tell by my background, I did a little bit of cleaning and cleansing and rearranging just to move the energy around because it was stagnant, a little So I apologize. I took some time for myself, and well, here we are today. So when you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie, either by double tapping the screen or just hitting that thumbs up, whatever you want to do. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. Again, it's a general reading, not a personal. However, if you would like a personal reading, you can go to my email, which is in the description below the headline on my channel, and email me, and we can set a time that works for you, collective, to do a personal reading. So anyways, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post videos. All of this helps out my channel, and I am very, very grateful for all of your love and support. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here for the collective. Yes, it is thunder booming outside. We got some storms rolling through PA today. All right. So let's go ahead and pull who wants to come through and bring a message, an opening message for the general collective to help them out on their journey. All righty. So we have the energy of spring on the bottom of the deck. See your seeds grow. So, you know, we are currently heading towards, we only got like a month left of the season of summer. So something about maybe springtime next year could be significant. Maybe that is something that Spirit wants you to know, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever is around you. You can see the energy of rabbit. So your mind is very fertile today with the 8 plus 9 is a 17, which is an 8. Oh, wait a minute. Today's the 10th. I'm sorry. I'm a day behind. 8, 1, 0, 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10 with the energetic year. So we're in that energy of 10. We're in that energy of new beginnings. We're in the solar eclipse energy. We have all these other retrogrades happening. So, you know, you need to learn to let things fall away so that you can find everything you need within thyself with the energetic year of 1. And when you clear out like me yesterday, clearing out the clutter in my home, rearranging, when you clear out the clutter mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, you find things within you that you may not realize you even had. All right. So spring talks about that, clearing out that clutter, getting ready for the birthing them seeds. We're in manifestation mode this month with the 8 energy. We just went through the 8-8 Lions Gate. Was warning you about your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. So to me, it looks like the rabbit is ready to take a leap of faith, right? So that's what I feel. We have autumn, which we absolutely are spiraling towards autumn, where it talks about releasing the old and resting, right? Letting go of the old. And that's what the solar eclipse is helping us to let go of things that no longer, like, let things fall away. Let things eclipse out of your life that has had power over you for years or recently, or everybody's journey is different, okay? So yeah, so you have the crow or the raven on this card as well. So maybe you're seeing a lot of crows, maybe you're hearing a lot of crows, and that could be a sign for you. So we have the mirror guardian coming through. Take time to reflect, which is perfect because that's what the eclipse wants you to do. They want you to reflect. They want you to go inward. They want you to trust your intuition. They want you to stop looking for outside approval. Start trusting your intuition, using the tools that you already have within you, utilizing them, finding them, dusting them off, right? Because you may not even realize that you have these tools within you because of the social shaping that we endure within our 3D reality. All right. So you have the animal guardian coming through here. Trust your instincts. Didn't I say that? Look, a cat. So some of you can have a black cat. Look, the raven, the crow, an owl, a baby deer telling you to be gentle with yourself. The raven or crow bringing omens, giving you wisdom. With the owl coming through, this is ancestral wisdom, which talks about not only our ancestors but in our dreams, because owls are nocturnal. You have a cat coming through here, so talking about your failure, your protection. Some of you may realize that you're heavily protected, that you have a specific animal who is guarding you. And I'm pretty sure that for the weekly readings I had where somebody is an animal whisperer. Okay. So learning to trust them instincts, learning to listen, not just with your ears, but with your mind, your soul, your intuition. All right. So because of the fact that I do have a storm happening outside, I'm only going to do one ancestral reading. So that's why it was specific about only taking what resonates with you. So we have mirror spirit coming through here, mirror guardian, I apologize. So, which is a 110. So tomorrow adds up to an 11. So maybe something's going to happen tomorrow that's going to bring you a new beginning. 11 also is a master number. So you could be mastering something over the next 24 hours. All right. So mirror guardian. And the fact that too, Wednesday is the actual solar eclipse. And I'm sure if you're extra sensitive and you're empath, you're already feeling the energy. I know I am. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what was going on. So maybe some of you are experiencing that as well. Having crazy dreams. I had a dream with my grandma in it. All right, so take some time to reflect on your strengths and the challenges and how far you have come. Recognize your gifts. What did I say about somebody being an animal whisperer? Your gifts. So this definitely talks about, especially with the strength word coming through, this definitely talks about the energy that we are in with the solar eclipse, the sun and the moon, both in Leo, the 8-8 Lionsgate. So the angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you are good enough, going through a challenging time, even when you are going through a challenging time, they will still hold you in the highest esteem. The mirror guardian, a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strengths and beauty and to see yourself as the angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. So your external world, your internal world is a mirror to your external world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the guardian helps you to recognize that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take time to see where you are right now. You're a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life. So if seeing 1111, 1010, 144, 333, 999, those could be all your signs and synchronicities. If your birth date, the time you were born, um, you know, all of that. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are around you. It is very, very important so that you can understand what needs to be understood, if that makes sense. All right. Your angels are guiding you to take inventory. So take the time to note of all your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, and particularly those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. So, yeah, pat yourself on the back, right? Give yourself some love and pat yourself on the back, because what has not killed you has only made you stronger. You need to see that. All the strengths. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Everything that you have endured, every time that you've been knocked over and you picked yourself back up, you've dusted yourself off, and you gained that light of inspiration through that lesson, through that challenge. Pat yourself on the back. Why? Because you deserve it. And that's what your angels are telling you. See yourself through the eyes of the angels. So you have angels coming through. You don't just have ancestors. You have angels stepping up in this reading today that are telling you, see yourself as we see you. Everything that they have thrown at you, every meal that they have set on your dish that created challenges, was there to show you how truly strong you are. Because the divine doesn't hand you anything you can't overcome. And that's why they handed it to you, to show you that you have the ability to overcome anything you put your mind to. Somebody needs to hear this today, me included. I'll put my hand up to that, all right? So, animal guardian, which is a 94. 911, we could be seeing that. 911, 444, 1144, 999. Yeah, so a 9 and a 4 adds up to a 13. The 11, 14, 15, which adds up to a 6, which talks about bringing you into that state of balance. So it's taking off those rose-colored glasses of the wounds, seeing through that tunnel vision, clearing them out with your little angel feathers so that you can see things more clearly. Okay, so 94. Trust the powerful animal spirit in to learn more about yourself and your talents. So you need to really reflect within thyself and address the talents that you have within you. Don't be afraid. Be gentle with yourself, but don't fear them. Because why? Because they're handed down from your ancestors. Owl above her head, they're handed down from your ancestors. So you have guardian angels around you. Guardian angels, a hierarchy of angels, spirit guides, ancestors, maybe even some ancestors, some loved ones who have turned into your spirit guides to give you the strength and the courage when you felt like you were depleted, when you had nothing left within you. You need to be thankful. Have an attitude of gratitude. When you hit rock bottom, their spiritual hands pick you up and set you up on your feet. When you felt you had nothing left within you to overcome whatever next hurdle was presented to you, they lifted you up over that hurdle. That's why they're asking you to see yourself as they see you. It is important. Pay attention to nature. Little Guardian is a card that represents the angels of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can help you on your spiritual journey and help you survive some of the greatest challenges. Yes, yes. When you connect with the energies of the animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within you that can direct you towards everything you need and more. And guess what? The strength is it is a lion, a cat, right? A lion. When you have a lion or any cat, what is it? So dogs are one. I can't think of what the feline. That's it. Any feline energy around you, even canine, it doesn't matter, right? They're there for a reason. They're there to protect you. Specifically feline, though, they are your protectors. If you have an animal totem as a cougar or a panther or just a domestic cat or a lion or whatever you are drawn to, it doesn't even have to be feline. It could be canine, it could be feathered friend, it could be just something in nature in general, right? Whatever your particular animal is, they're there for a reason. When I stood outside this morning after I showered and got myself together, because it takes me a minute. It's not like you can just jump up and hop in here. I have to go through like a ritual. Not a ritual, like a morning ritual. Like I have to go outside, ground my energy, pray, play high vibrational tunes to clear out the energy, sage, shower, say some affirmations. It's a process. When I was outside this morning doing all that, there was a white butterfly that flew around me, that flew right next to my feet. You could be connecting with butterflies. A white butterfly is a sense of purity. Just saying. Whatever it is, okay? The animal guardian card depicts a travel angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them, and they have love for her, demonstrating how incredibly connected nature is with the spirit realms. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and very even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it. And you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can go. So yesterday, when I was doing the rearranging and cleansing and all of that, my cat Loki, he's hiding because it's storming. He come crawling up on me. It's like meow, 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 and I was just like, "Yeah, Loki, what do you want, buddy?" Like he was like the day when the angel showed up on my backyard, he did the exact same thing. So I was like, "Oh well." To me, I took it as there was somebody in the house with me of a high vibration. Somebody was here with me yesterday. I feel like they're always here. If you pay attention to the background, you always see orbs floating around. Always. If you've been following me for the last 8 years, you know that I have crazy things happen. On my other channel, while I was doing a live stream, because I used to do Freebie Fridays, I had an angel show up on screen. I had some other spirits that showed up on screen. I literally seen the angel manifesting above me. It started out as like a teal color orb, and then it manifested right in front of me. It was like I drank 3 pots of coffee in 5 minutes. It was amazing. That is in the comment section or in the community section on my YouTube channel. If you scroll, you'll probably have to scroll the whole way down to the bottom, but I literally posted that video. So if you want to go check that out, go right ahead. That's up to you. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a chakra that they want to address with you today. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so you need to be more flexible. You need to be more in a flow. Maybe you even need to do some yoga. See how that light is coming down right into your body. So you need to flex your body. You need to go outside, ground your energy. Maybe, like I said, do some yoga, do something along them lines. Yesterday, I was dancing. I had one leg up because I have a sore foot, but I was still dancing like nobody was watching. I was moving. I was moving stagnant energy. I was dancing. My body was moving. I was moving things around the house. I was just literally moving things. I was literally flexing my body. So you can see this card has a 9 on it. If this is your sacral chakra. So some of that sacral chakra may need, it may be stagnant. It may be stagnant emotions. Maybe you got that cup of love in there. And if you don't, it's like any cup, a cup of water. If you have it sitting there and you're drinking it, it's just sitting there, it's going to eventually go stale. It's going to eventually go stagnant and it's not going to be any good. So that you have some emotions that are stored in that sacral chakra that has become stagnant. It has become like a, not a major blockage, but it definitely has become stagnant. It's like a poisonous thing from lessons, right? And that 9 energy is that hermit mode. There is, if you move yourself around and become more flexible in that hermit mode, and you remove whatever is stagnant in that sacral chakra. Remember, seeds, your seeds are grown, right? The sacral chakra, the rabbit energy, your creativity. So you need to water them seeds with fresh emotions, not stagnant water, because it's going to rot that seed. All right, so we have the throat chakra, master number 22, communication, your life's purpose. So look at the steps leading up to the portal. So something about taking that next step into your life purpose. If you are seeing 144, that's a sign. The next one is the root chakra, family. 522 adds up to a 9. So you could be seeing 999, 411, 1111, 1122, 999, 1111, 91. I'm just throwing it out there, all right? So let's go ahead and talk about the throat chakra. Wrong book, all right? The throat chakra, which talks about listening, communication, life purpose, truth, aligned with soul's purpose, expression, creativity, self-expression. I don't know if I already said it. So let's say this affirmation together. I communicate with ease and grace, and I'm safe to express my truth. Root chakra, I am safe. I communicate with ease and grace, and I am safe to express my truth. Grab yourself a piece of blue lace agate. That's what this is. Hold it in your hand, put it on your throat chakra. I communicate with ease and grace, and I'm safe to express my truth. If you don't have a piece of blue lace agate, grab yourself a piece of crystal, clear quartz crystal. That's this. Grab yourself a piece of that. Put, because you can substitute any crystal with this. Put it on your throat chakra. Okay. All right. So, life's purpose. I am in divine alignment and living my life's purpose. So take this if you don't have blue lace agate. I am in divine alignment and living my life's purpose. Say it 3 times. Say it in intervals of 3. 3, then 3, then 3. 3, 6, 9, because that's the key. Okay? Alrighty, so your mirror guardian and your animal guardian, and it's master number 11 and 22, is being brought to your awareness today in its 10 energy to highlight that it's the perfect time to manifest your life's purpose. What did I say about your creativity? It is your birthright to walk our path with purpose. Oh, it is our birthright to walk path with purpose. And no, and now, wait a minute. Okay, it's like Mercury retrograde for me here. It is our birthright to walk our path with purpose. And now is the time for you to manifest your path into reality. What is your life's purpose, you may ask? If we are all sparks of the divine love of the universe, here to express love into reality. It would make sense that your life purpose is to do what you love to do and share it with the world. Take a moment to ask yourself what it is that you love to do. What brings your heart joy? Sometimes there is fear or resistance around your life or what you love to do. Fears such as rejection, failure, not earning enough money, even a fear of success. So some of you may be an animal whisperer. This is your purpose, and you're going to be able to make money from that. You're going to be able to build a successful career. This is something that was handed down from your generations, from your ancestors. So you also have your ancestors, your family members can do this. Like you're passing down that legacy. This is something that is handed down to you. The five energy is the challenges, right? The challenges that bring changes. The wisdom of the challenge that brings the changes needed. Think about it. The wisdom of the challenge that's needed to bring the changes. All right, for some of you, it's come from your generation. All right. So fear is a natural part of the process of stepping out of your comfort zone and is often created when you hold yourself back. So stepping out of your comfort zone. The Leo in the South Node with the axis Aquarius Leo. Leo is in your South Node. Just talks about repetitive patterns, repetitive habits of fear that create challenges and resistance when it comes to your gifts, your talents, or anything in your life, right? Fear is just, it's the ego telling you you can't do that. You know, it's the ego saying, why do you want to do that? You're going to be a failure. It's them intrusive thoughts that the ego place in our heads. I'm right there with you. I'm not exempt from this. I'm not exempt from anything that I ever tell you guys. Okay. I'm here to guide you through. And when I'm guiding you, I'm also guiding myself. So I'm just letting you know, I'm not exempt from any of this either. Okay. I'm here just like you. Like I says in my the thing that pops down underneath my headline on my channel. We are here together. Birds of a feather. We are learning. We're all learning together. All right. We may all be on different parts of our journey, but there's always something to learn. And when you get that attitude, okay, what am I meant to learn from these challenges in these wounded warrior energies? What am I meant to learn? Take that inspiration and pass it down. Okay. Once you've already learned it, then you move on, right? That's how we work. It is often created when you hold yourself back. If you're waiting for the fear to subside before you start to do what it is that you love, you could be waiting forever. There is a lot in the old saying, feel the fear and do it anyways. It is a time for you to dance in your life's purpose. What did I say about dancing yesterday? And shine your light upon the world. When you listen to your heart and start to plant and water the seeds required to step forward, water the seeds on the bottom of the deck. Something's coming in the next through the eclipse portal into the fall season. The fall season is when you're going to be harvesting these seeds that have been grown. So there's a harvest season coming for you. Okay. When you listen to your heart and start to plant and water the seeds required to step forward on your path, miracles happen. Unexpected doors open and opportunities you could never imagine come your way. When you decide to live your life's purpose and walk your own path, the universe is here to meet you with an abundance of blessings. Pulling this card can also indicate that you are already walking your life's path. It will not always be easy, though. So hold on, enjoy, and take the ride of your life. So for some of you, you may already be in your North Node. I am. I'll just tell you that I'm already in mine. I've been walking it for a while. Um, so that's why I've had so many things thrown at me. I've needed to learn a lot of spiritual lessons to achieve a particular goal. And this is where we are at in this Leo season. Through the 8-8 gateway, through the eclipse season, things are, karmic cycles are completing. We're learning very hard lessons. We've learned to utilize the tools through those lessons to help us to grow and evolve on a human level as well as a spiritual level, right? So, yeah, so let's go ahead and go into the root chakra. Family, balance, holistic health, abundance, security, stability, grounding, survival, instinct, money, material needs, ancestors, trust, appropriate boundaries, prosperity, stability, energy, physical well-being, vitality, and rejuvenation. So, hematite. I don't have a piece of hematite out. Oh, wait a minute. Right here. Oh, there's a piece of hematite. This is hematite. Take this hematite, put it on your, sit on the ground with a piece of hematite, put it on your feet because your feet is the earth star, which is earth energy. So this is a piece of hematite with rose quartz attached to it. So let's hold on to this. My base chakra is balance and I flow with vitality, health, and abundance. Say it with me, collective. My base chakra, which is your root chakra, is balanced and I flow with vitality, health, and abundance. All right. You can always go back and watch the video or write it down or look it up to say your own affirmations. All right. So I am at peace and at one with my family. Let's say it together. I am at peace and at one with my family. Okay? So, root chakra. So, this is coming to you today to let you know the energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. You can't make this up. That's what this reading is. Your ancestors, your guides, your ancestors. I told you your ancestors are now your spirit guides, your guardian angels. This is letting you know they're around you. They're helping you with a challenge or any challenges that you've been enduring. They're giving you the strength. What did I say? What did I say? This was a channel message before I even pulled these cards. Okay? They're surrounding you. It's a powerful time for healing family wounds, dissolving any ancestral karma. What did I say about the karma? We're clearing karmic debts. We're breaking generational curses. We're breaking generational hexes. And that is why you've been through everything that you've been through. Everything that has been put on your plate was to help you break these ancestral karma, ancestral curses, hexes. And that's why you got the rabbit in the sacral chakra. Inner child wounds, dealing with inner child wounds with the sacral chakra. This could be a maternal ancestral curse, hex, something along them lines, something that's been handed down to you from your mother's side. It has been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodlines old patterns and karma from those family members who have walked before us. Just like some physical issues can be handed down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. There's a big chance that any challenge you are going through at this time can be connected in some way to family karma. Take a moment to tune in and ask where this pattern or challenge is coming from. You can do this by quieting your mind, taking some time to be still and to listen. Once you identify the root of the issue, you're getting some sort of a download. Some sort of a download. See the wisdom coming down through? This is your ancestors helping to open your heart. Leo rules the heart chakra. The heart, when it's blocked, we're unable to receive and we're unable to give. Love, emotions, stagnant energy, that cup. Remember I talked about the cup before I even read these cards. That cup that is within sacral chakra of stagnant emotions. Things that are stuffed way down there. They are muddy, mucky, stagnant, spoiled, rotten. I'm telling you, if you put a cup of water out and you leave it on the counter for a week, you're not going to want to eat that water or drink that water. Why? Because it's going to be dusty. You never know what's going to be in it. You don't know. Like, you wouldn't want to drink it, right? No. I know I wouldn't. The glass would be dusty. Why? Because we're magnetic. Things cling. Water, it clings, it draws, okay? So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm channeling today for some reason. They're really working me over. Not working me over, but they're working through me, so to speak. They're channeling down through to you guys as well as myself. Like I said, I'm not exempt from these messages. I pulled them, and not everything resonates, but I pulled them for myself and you. I'm not exempt. I'm just the reader. I'm the guide. I'm the here to help you and help myself. All right. So once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. See yourself handing back the issue to the ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive. Then they hand it back to you. What did I say about that heart space? And right now, with all this Leo energy, especially with the eclipse, 8-8 Lionsgate, this is a perfect time to address the heart issues. So some of you could have a heart problem that is inherited from your ancestors. For some of you, only take that message if it resonates. For some of you, you may have problems with your sacral chakra, which is our birthing. Maybe some of you have had problems with childbirth. I know myself, I was very fertile. But some of you are infertile, or maybe you've had problems with your pregnancies, such as high blood pressure, sugar, whatever. My daughter had her firstborn was backwards. She was first, not head first. So, that could have been an issue that she inherited from my side of the family, right? Also, cancer is also inherited. Certain cancers are inherited, all right? So, those represent our health issues. Mental health could also be inherited. My biological mother was a freaking rocker, man. She's the one who needed the nutmegs. I'm telling you, and I'm totally being honest with you. I'm being open and vulnerable. My biological grandmother passed away in the hospital with colon cancer because back in them days, they didn't have the technology that they have today. This was, oh, heck, I don't even know. Back in the 60s, this is before I was born. Be like early 60s. All right, so I'm just sorry I'm rambling, but I'm channeling. This is what happens when you channel. All right, so Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow this energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, the wisdom, and the guidance from your ancestors. Family is an integral part of life. We're born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn big lessons of unconditional love through the interactions and challenges with family. This card could also indicate that you may have been experiencing a conflict within the family unit and now time for resolution. This card could also be a sign that a family member who has passed is with you, guiding and supporting you from the other side. Hold on a second, guys. Let me keep it together here. Okay. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. Take a moment to sit in nature. Sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the wisdom, words of the wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who have walked this path before you. All right. So now that I got my scribbles back together, all right, I'm not ready to say it yet. All right, so let's go ahead and see what wisdom this family member or family members want to give to the collective. A fork in the road. You got a decision to make. Number 13. So this coming directly from that ancestor. And look, see there's a monkey on there. See the monkeys? There's a llama. See, there's an owl. See the owl? All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Why? So somebody is asking why. Something about why. See the book with the wings? We have 1331, which is that mirror energy. The mirror, 1331. So that's probably why my cat was climbing up my leg yesterday, letting me know that I had a particular family member who just passed away around me. All right, so the wisdom is the fork in the road for number 13. 13's rule the death card, which is about death. So for some of you, you may be a medium of some sorts, an animal whisperer. Maybe you're able to connect with trees, with animals who have passed over, crossed the Rainbow Bridge. You know, there's different versions of mediumship abilities. So you take the messages as they resonate. So time to make a decision. Considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Owning up to your obligations to make a necessary choice. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? The ancestors. They're asking you to take the road less traveled, not the one that they have walked before you with these karmic lessons and patterns. Okay? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. So that goes back to the eclipse, looking outside of yourself for the answers. You don't need outside validations. You need to ask yourself, what choice is right for me? Not what choice should I make? What choice do you think I should make? You need to ask yourself, what choice is right for me? Because everybody's choice is going to be right for you. Okay? Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. That's right. Right? It's either a lesson or a blessing. All right. So, you've come as far as you've come on this part of your journey. And now you're faced with a choice, right? This is part of your purpose. This portal. So it's time to take that next step. It's time to make a choice. Look at the portal. The 8-8 Lionsgate portal through the eclipse portal. All right. Inherent in this choice is a need for change. The 5. The 9s. For evolution and for a bettering of your circumstances. What did I say about human evolution? For your soul's evolution. I think that that's the message. All right. So what do they need to let go of, Spirit? What do they need to let go of? So play. Wasn't that? Didn't I see that in here? Play. You can't make this up. 222. Play. See that orb? 222 999 555 1111 1331 444. Great. So look outside your house. What did I say about outside this morning? Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So, yeah. And let go of worry. Surrender your power. Look, Leo the lion. There's the wounded warrior. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have that spirit is guiding you always. So you have this particular ancestor, spirit guides, guardian angels who are guiding you. You're being divinely guided here today. So don't question something. Maybe you are questioning something. They keep taking me back to that why. 31. Keep taking me back to the why card. Motive, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. A great power of understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking the question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why, key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, and your intentions will be the magnet for miracles. Something about miracles occurring. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. The invisible why is the life force energy within the seed. The life force energy within the seed that grows. Which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. That's why they show me the why. All right. So, let's get some more wisdom. Give me some wisdom of this life's purpose, the throat chakra. Soulmate. So this family member was a soulmate. You could see if you hold it up to this card. See how they're looking over at something? And this is root chakra. So this family member is a soulmate that is around you. So again, you could be seeing 222, 999, 555, 144. I've been questioning why have I been seeing 144 because I've been seeing it everywhere. Well, your purpose. So you have a specific purpose here on earth. See how that third eye is open? Right? See the eye? The third eye is open. Somebody has the ability to be a psychic medium. I'm telling you, balance. There's the psychic abilities, and you got some haters out there. These haters could be family members, they could be neighbors, they could be the community. Doesn't always have to be blood, right? So you're being asked to find balance. And I said about that, the sixth energy, family, isolation. So we have throat chakra. So we have throat chakra being clarified with root chakra being clarified with soul, throat chakra, in balance on the bottom of the deck again. So wisdom in the purpose is that they're letting you know that you have a particular soulmate that you have a special purpose with, a special mission with, right? This is part of your life's purpose. So soulmate energy, clarifying life's purpose. 1, 4, 13, 4, 4, 4, 4, 1, 4, 4. It is time to face my true feelings. Look how she's facing it. She's facing the family card. It's time for him to leave her again. To use the script he always does at this point. He even knows her next line. She will say, "How can you do this to me? What is the purpose of it?" But unexpectedly, she says, "I love you." The words of the script die on his tongue. He struggles to get them out. Just a few words, he will be free. But they won't come. Suddenly, he clasps her to him. He loves her, and this is the true freedom he sought. To enjoy the beauty of a rose, you must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. Now listen, yesterday I was jamming to some music. Like I said, I was dancing, and one of the songs was "Every Rose Has Its Thorn" by Poison. So something about poisonous emotions. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive is to change is love. The best incentive to change is love. Speaking your truth. Speaking your truth. Throat chakra. Choosing love. Freedom through transformation. Resistance to a commitment. An unexpected outcome and new truths. Authenticity, treasure, and trust. So you have a specific soulmate that you have a specific purpose with. And this purpose is to break generational curses. So let's go ahead and it's going to be a bit of a long reading, collective. I hope you're following. But you need to understand that there really isn't no coincidences. Sometimes everything happens for a reason. So let's go ahead and read the lyrics of "Every Rose Has Its Thorn." Talking about the poisonous emotions, the poisonous, stagnant emotions in our sacral chakra when it comes to another person. Somebody is going through a spiritual awakening here. Like I said, 1111, 999, 222, 1331, 144. Those are all signs and synchronicities. So for some of you, this is about love. We both lie silently in the dead of the night. Although we both lie close together, we may feel miles apart inside. Yes, somebody wants to leave somebody or maybe you need to understand why somebody left somebody, why you two broke apart, the purpose for it. Was it something I said or something I did, right? Why did you do this to me? Was it something I said? Was it something I did? Why did you do this to me? Did my words not come out right? Nope. Life's purpose with the throat chakra. Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried, but I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, it does. I listen to her favorite song playing on the radio. I hear the DJ say loves a game of easy come and easy go. But I wonder, does he know? Has he ever felt like this? And I know that you'd be here right now. I could let you know somehow, I guess. Every rose has its thorn. It's repetitive. Though it's been a while now, I still feel so much pain. Like the knife that cut you, the wound heals, but that scar pains. So somebody is still that wounded warrior energy. I know I could have saved a love that night if I'd known what to say. Instead of making love, we both made our separate ways. And now I hear you found somebody new and that I never meant that much to you. To hear that tears me up inside. To see you cuts me like a knife, I guess. So, yeah. So somebody is definitely healing some wounds when it comes to love. Poison. There's no mistaking that. Especially with the sacral chakra. Okay. So that is why being guided, you may have a choice to make between somebody from your past and somebody coming your way. What you're doing is you're breaking generational curses. For some of you, maybe you are breaking a generational curse of being in third party situations, breaking a generational curse of giving your power away, people pleasing, breaking a generational curse of lust, gluttony, sloth, pride, whatever it is for some of you. All right, so let's move on into the next chakra. Rose without thorns. I cannot make this up. Every rose has its thorns. So that song that I did the other day with music and the cards, I was guided to do that. I haven't did them in a really, really long time, and I used to enjoy doing them. That was guided. And then yesterday, or the other day, I channeled it again, and I'm like, why all of a sudden am I hearing this song again? Right? Every rose has its thorn, and I started singing it. I'm like, okay. Another one that I channeled again over the past couple days is Broken Hearted Savior by Big Head Todd and the Monsters. Right? Though she done me wrong, I still love her dearly. The flame, the passion. So I could be talking to my people who are on a twin flame journey. Okay? All right, so isolation. And this is the family card. Ancestral patterns breaking. I've got all I could ever need right here. Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his caliber. So Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. Joy, play, happiness. Do not wait for the right time to find joy, happiness in your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate, it could pass you by, right? You're on the verge of something big that is part of your life's purpose, your destiny. Some sort of communication could be happening here. Self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action. Celebration, experiences, and play. I'm telling you, play. Your ancestors and your spirit guides really around you. You planted some sort of a seed with the rabbit energy. On a personal level, I know what that means. I did. I had a dream with a particular soulmate who had a rabbit. He wanted to give me a rabbit. And I'm like, okay. That's what that means for me. But you all, it could be a monkey. It could be a llama. It could be a bird. It could be anything, right? It could be anything. So, yeah. So you're being asked to take a break from overthinking. Make a decision. Trust your heart. There's already been a seed planted here. You had to go into separation so you could go through that dark night of the soul. So that you could find what was broken and heal it. And gain the inspiration and knowledge that you needed on that journey. This portal is very, very significant. Very significant. So Thursday could be significant. Thursday could be very significant. Today's the 10th. Tomorrow's the 11th. So this week could be very significant for somebody. I'm talking to my singles here. If you're already in a relationship and you're happy, that message isn't for you. All right. If you're already in a relationship, this could be your spirit guides letting you know, right, that the person that you're with is your soulmate and that you two may have a particular purpose here together. So if you're questioning something, all right. So, yeah. So we have, look, a 9 of coins, another 9 coming through here. So the 9 of coins talks about your business, your self-employment, having a confidence and a courage, something that you are doing are thrown in the spotlight. That's why you're feeling that tug on your social media, on your sacral chakra. Your intuition is telling you something. See how, look at the mirror, right? But look at all those coins in that mirror. She's wearing red. That talks about feeling secure. Communication. Tell you something's manifesting. You found them tools that you needed. It's manifesting. 5 of Wands. And then you got the haters. You got the haters who want to create drama. So be aware of, don't put yourself in it is what I feel. The 8 of Wands. Look, the Strength card. Somebody's mad. Why are they mad? Because they can't control something. 8 Lion's Gate. They can't control something. Somebody's blocked. Somebody's really angry. 9 of Wands. Look, 999 coming through again. 9 of Wands in reverse talks about being all up in our head, right? Extreme PTSD, extreme worry, extreme anxiety. That card wanted to pop off. So you definitely have somebody. There could have been some sort of a fight here that happened between you and another person. Some words were spoken. Like his card said, why did you do it? Why did you do this to me? Right? We both lie silently still in the dead of the night. Though we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said? Was it something I did that caused this fight for you to leave me? So you're not only connected here on earth as earthbound soulmates, you're connected at the third eye. This isn't just any soulmate, this is a spiritual soulmate who can see things. So the 9 of coins, they could be wondering if you are still single for some of you. That you're definitely getting some, you're manifesting them. The 9 of coins is somebody who's single, sexy, and successful. So you being thrown in the spotlight is manifesting them. The Magician card. See how you got these two people in this card? This person could be leaving somebody for you. There could just be this big old fight between. And this person could be questioning, why are you doing this to me? Why are you leaving me? Well, that's because this particular person, they may be with them, but they're not happy, still feel isolated. They may not know how to express what they feel. So what do? They stuff it all down in that sacral chakra. And they hold on to that. And then boom, it takes one thing to trigger it. And then it all comes rolling out from 100 years ago. So you had to go in this period of solitude. Even though you may feel like you're isolated, you had to go in this period of solitude. You were protected and you were guided in your North Node. For some of you, you may have a North Node in Aquarius. So you also, I'm seeing 59. I'm saying 69 and I'm seeing 59. All right, so let's talk about the soulmate. Queen of Wands. Yep. Look, Queen of Coins. Earth. So you two, okay, so we're talking about the soulmate. So here you are, the Queen of Wands, attracting something, manifesting something, right? You're manifesting something. You are attractive. You are beautiful. You are magnetic. This is talking about the intentions. So you could have two females, right? So who are upset with you. Remember, we got the haters. 3 people. Haters. This is crown. This is third eye energy. Third eye energy. Who are watching you. They could be psychically spying on you. Watching your every move. For some of you. And they could be doing it on purpose. They could be watching you manifest this new beginning, and there ain't a damn thing they can do about it. All right, so you definitely have to, either this is you standing in your earthbound body and setting positive intentions. This is somebody, again, who is on their purpose, their life's purpose, their North Node. Um, and like I said, they could be mad, wanting to pick a fight with you. My right ear or my left ear is dinging because you are in your purpose. Something you two are doing to be thrown in the spotlight. So you could be mirroring back to them something they need to work on. You could be breaking generational curse from, like I said, mother wounds. Look at the two females. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. My left ear is ringing. Breaking the maternal ancestral curses and hexes. Somebody could have did something out of greed. Maybe you're breaking a generational curse of greed, a generational curse of lust. You could actually have somebody who is possibly doing magic on you, maybe mirror magic, maybe you're breaking that curse. Freeing yourself from feeling isolated. These two females could have went around behind your back, triangulating you from your family, isolating you. Playing on your PTSD. Look, now we have the king. Look, there's two more people. And they're in reverse. This is somebody who's heartless. This is somebody who's an emotional manipulator. So this emotional manipulator said some things just to trigger you, so that you would feel isolated, hoping that you would make a wrong choice on your journey and travel down the wrong path. They wanted you in this energy of anxiety. They wanted you in this energy of heavy anxiety, heavy PTSD, worry. They didn't want you to have faith in your spirit team. They were trying to disconnect you from your clear channel, trying to control your thoughts, trying to manipulate your free will. But they come in as somebody that you could trust in a upright position. They wanted you overthinking something. Look, haters. So you definitely have two haters for sure who are showing up in this energy. Who could have attacked your throat chakra. That happened to me the other day when I was doing a reading. I think it was the water reading for the weekly. I mean, I just started hacking, coughing. They attacked my throat chakra. Right? These people are very theatrical. Right? They're very theatrical. They're putting on some sort of a comedy tragedy show. I'm going around behind your back, oh, it's such a tragedy, and mocking you. They think it's funny. Give me what the purpose is, please and thank you. Look, 7 of coins. So the death card and then the 7. So we have 13 coming through here again. The death card talks about, it does usually talk about letting go of the past. The 7 of Pentacles talks about some sort of a plan that they made. Some sort of a plan. Something that they had planned did not go as how they thought it would. It was done. So The death card with the purpose, something happened on purpose. This is crown chakra energy. Something that they thought would work did not go in their favor. It didn't work out in their favor. It didn't go as they thought it would. And they could be questioning why. Why did you do this to me? Why didn't it go in his favor? Somebody could have tried to set up somebody to just to pick a fight with them. We have words, right? Somebody had words. 2 people had words. Or 5 people. See how they're like, you know, see how this person is looking at this person with their wand up ready to whack this person. You know, and then you got these 2 people over here with their little P's and Q's in the situation. She got her wand down, like, okay, well, I'm going to smack you in the head with it. Like, the one that's getting me is this one right here. How she's, like, running up and she got that one ready to whack her. So somebody could have tried to set somebody up here for a fight. Like, jump somebody, right? Because what do monkeys do? They jump from tree to tree. Maybe they tried to set somebody up to unalive themselves or unalive them, but it didn't work. Because somebody is in their north node. You have these 2 women here. Two women. See? I feel like somebody was trying to set somebody up. To make them feel isolated, hoping that they would unalive themselves, is what I feel. But they're planning to get somebody, because this is crown chakra, to intrusively invade their thoughts and manipulate their free will was a dud. Something about July 13th could be significant. Because somebody is in their north node, because somebody is heavily protected. Now, for me, I know what that means. I'll just listen. So, I'm not ready to say it yet. Sorry, I can't. So, there we go with the family members and the rose-colored glasses, right? They wanted to win at all costs here. And they were going around being sneaky, gathering up these people to come up against you, trying to set you up to get, to unalive you, or to maybe to get you to self-space. Look, High Priestess. Third party situation. This is somebody who abuses their magic, somebody who abuses their psychic powers. This person's getting thrown off their pedestal. This is somebody who's very unbalanced. This is somebody who's a very master manipulator, is what I feel, right? This is a master manipulator. Trying to ruin somebody's reputation. This also could be the mother wound that we're healing. Where we're not trusting our intuition. Sneaking around in third-party situations. Secret mistress, secret peace. Because look, 3 people. Look, she's looking at him like, why did you do this to me? So there could literally be a secret, like a mistress, or, yeah. Could be a same-sex relation. This could be somebody who's bisexual in a closet. All right, so the family card. Give me some more information on the family card, please and thank you. Princess of Swords. Somebody is spying, lying, and gossiping. Somebody who's definitely evil eyeing. Because why? Because they got envy in their heart. They get anger in their heart. This is also somebody who could have forged some sort of a document with coins and the Queen of Wands. Somebody could have forged life insurance is what I'm feeling. Insurance, life insurance for somebody out there. Two women could have worked together to do some sort of a life insurance scam, and that was their plan. To try to knock somebody out of, like, knock somebody off so that they could get a payout on this life insurance. But somebody here is too heavily protected. This could have been your own family member. This also could be a generational curse that you are breaking, or a generational pattern that you are breaking of lying. Lying to yourself, lying to other people, being in third-party situations, right? Not listening to your heart. This is somebody who could have been intrusively in your headspace, playing a lot of mind games. Again, trying to make you second guess, trying to mess with your free will. Trying to manipulate your thoughts. Make you second guess. Make you second guess your intuition. This is definitely somebody you had a fight with. Or this is, you know, again, I don't know, Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely something about sex. Talk about one-night stands. Giving your power away to people. Right? Or feeling powerless. Three of Wands. Somebody took advantage of an opportunity here. And then we got the Twin Flames. Give me isolation, please. Ace of Cups. So, you really need to trust your intuition on a situation. For some of you, maybe you did your intuition on a situation and said, no, I better not go. I don't trust the situation. And because it's like you knew something was up, right? Why? Because your little spidey senses went off. For some of you. The Ace of Cups talks about self-love. It's root chakra card. Self-love. It talks about loving yourself enough, trusting your intuition, safe, feeling secure. So your ancestors could have dinged you with a warning bell. 555. And said, maybe you'd be best not go. That's because they've seen behind the scenes what these intentions were of these people. I'm telling you. See that one? Their true intentions was to knock you off so that they could collect on some sort of insurance. This is heavy. Somebody who's been psychically spying on you, abusing their psychic abilities. A monitor spirit. Monitoring you. Monitoring you. Whether it be through scrying, through, because we did have the High Priestess card come through here, whether it be through scrying, through readings, through mirror portals, listening to whatever you say. But your intuition told you something. Your intuition told you, listen, you know, maybe it's just best that I don't go. Maybe it's just best that I just stay home. Because the Queen of Wands can talk about somebody who does use magic. Because the Queen of Wands is somebody who takes the action, is the energy card. So somebody took some sort of action. Somebody could have paid somebody for something as well, or accepted money for something. Maybe they did some sort of a death ritual on you to end your relationship, to end your money, to mess with your health. The root chakra talks about all that. Your money, family, and your health. Give me more on the isolation, the Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Swords, and a Knight of Cups. So the Two of Wands talks about that decision. Somebody made some sort of a decision here to move on, to let go of some sort of toxicity. And this is the Knight of Cups. This talks about moving on from womanizers, being womanized. Not allowing yourself to be that elf on the shelf. Not allowing yourself to be verbally manipulated into, you know, be in partnerships. Not allowing yourself to be verbally manipulated on any level. This is somebody who could have said, oh, I love you, you're my best friend, or I love you, right? False words. Somebody made some sort of a decision to, because they had the same idea. These two women had the same idea. To come in and manipulate a situation. But it didn't work out because it's like you've seen through the manipulation and the toxicity of what they were saying and moved on, which is really good. So the 28th, and this talks about 20 degrees, 8 minutes of the eclipse. So that could be when this person is going to try to come through and ask you out. So you're being asked to listen to your intuition. Because it's the same person who was like psychically spying on you, evil eyeing you. They're going to come in and act like that they're your soulmate. Oh, we share the same ideas, right? Two people, two flames. Broken-hearted savior. Oh, I can save you, right? I want to come in and be your knight in shining armor. I want to save you from this broken heart. Nah. Nah. This is somebody who's in a third-party situation. They're going to get you out there and they're going to try to do something stupid because they've been watching you. And it's like they want to end the true soulmate that's coming through for you. That's what they're doing. They want to end that. They're going to come in and act like they're the one. Oh, I love you. So the best thing to do is to listen to your intuition. So you're breaking a generational curse of self-love. You're breaking a generational curse of lust here. Of being in third-party situations with womanizers. Recognizing the toxicity of relationships, of always waiting for somebody to come in and rescue you. Be that brokenhearted savior. Be always waiting for somebody to come and rescue you. Mm-mm. There's a reason why I channeled them songs. Yes, cycle is complete. 0 degrees, 110, master something, mastering a lesson here. A cycle is complete. Look, you go from the end of this major arcana, the end of some sort of a journey here. See how the divine feminine is being purified, breaking that generational curse. And what is the beginning? The full. You start right back at the beginning with what? All the inspirations that you've gained through that dark night of the soul. By what? Grounding your energy, packing lightly, taking that leap of faith, learning to trust your spirit team. You can't make this up, guys. You really can't. For some of you, you could be seeing 333, right? So the Ace of Wands talks about giving your power away. This person could have stole your intellectual idea as well. They could have, these two women could have stole your intellectual idea. Tried to get it copyrighted or LLC'd or something along them lines. Well, I can tell you right now, if they did it to me, they can have it. I can come up with my own ideas. I don't need to steal somebody else's idea and make it for my own, because that's not the case. I'm a very creative person. Very creative. So show me this decision. So you have a decision to make between two people. Yeah, Queen of Swords. There's the third woman. See the 3 haters with the balance of scales? 3 women. There they are. The haters. So the Queen of Swords would be that Aquarius energy with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, facing that shadow side of fear. Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. So somebody is going through an ego death here. Somebody is going through an ego death by letting go and having faith in their spirit guides. Somebody is learning to trust plan. For some of you, remember I said about dogs. Somebody could have dogs, spirit guardians, dogs, cats, it doesn't matter. Monkeys, llamas, cats, does not matter. So the Queen of Swords tells you to trust your intuition, trust your higher self, right? Trust your intuition, trust the higher self. And they're telling you to, the decision is yours, right? Whether you want to walk the road that has been traveled by the ancestors before you with all these females coming through, or do you want to walk the road that has not been traveled at all, where you go down this journey and you are the ones who are leaving the footprints, the legacy, right? So you don't want to walk down the path where you continue to hex and curse, where you don't want to walk down the path your past ancestors walked down, because it didn't work out for them. The plans didn't work for them. You want to walk down a path where you're leaving your own footprints on the path, the footprints of a legacy, the footprints of, well, I paid attention to the signs and I focused on the power of my heart. And I had faith in my spirit team. I had faith in my higher self. Aquarius rules the community, the social circle. So there could have been some sort of a plan here to like humiliate you. Yeah, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords. So the Five of Cups in reverse talks about get over that spilled milk of why, right? Playing the victim. Why am I always victim? Why am I always a victim of these know-it-alls? Why am I always a victim of, being an elf on a shelf? Facing that repetitive pattern and breaking them patterns, breaking them habits, and learning to trust that you're being guided, learning to trust that you're being watched over. Somebody is breaking a generational curse of greed that has come down from the ancestors. You're being freed from greed. Give me some information on what they need to surrender. Taking a break from overthinking. Yeah. The Five of Swords. This is somebody who, like I said, wanted to win at all costs. The Seven of Swords. This is somebody who wanted to win at all costs. They kept overthinking a situation. How can I take these Five of Swords, right? See, 5 and 5, Five of Swords here, which is the ten of Swords. How can I keep this person in their mindset of pain and suffering by trying to manipulate their thoughts, trying to confuse them? This is somebody who is playing in your head. They were trying to break you. They were trying to break you. They wanted you to self-sabotage, is what they were doing. And they could have been astral traveling outside of your house for some of you. You may be seeing that. Trying to make you feel isolated, not giving you extreme PTSD, not wanting you to leave your house, spying, lying, gossiping. They could have also signed some sort of a contract with the devil here. I don't know where it went, but yeah. They wanted you in this. They were really playing a lot of mind games with you. Intrusive thoughts, causing you a lot of mental pain and suffering, right? With the crown chakra, giving you headaches, right? Playing mind games with you. Wanting you to be in this anxiety, right? Worry, anxiety. They wanted you to focus on that. They didn't want you to focus on this goal when it comes to your self-employment, when it comes to your business for some of you, right? They wanted you in conflict. See, I'm telling you, whacking you upside the head. That could be why I got that massive headache last month. So 12, which is a 3. You can see a 333. Yeah, the moon. Judgment. So this eclipse, they're getting their judgment. See these 3 people? They're getting their judgment. The illusion is cracked. You can be seeing this in your dreams. The Ace of Swords, which talks about yeah. So I feel like they wanted you in this thought process of, like judging. These people are judging you. This is heavy judgment. Final messages. Final messages. I'm telling you. And look, we have the Ten of Swords. What did I say about the Ten of Swords? Instead of 10, you have 22 swords here. 5 and a 7 is a 12 plus 10. 22 swords. Master number 22. Master number 22. And there we got the 22. 2022 could be significant. So the Ten of Swords in reverse talks about being lifted up out because you've already hit rock bottom. Being lifted up out of the pain and suffering. Calling your power back. When somebody, I'm telling you, they really mess with somebody's head. Master number 22 is significant here. So these two women could have went around behind somebody's back, lied to a soulmate to try to manipulate somebody's purpose here. This is somebody who could try to destiny swap as well. Master number 22 is very significant. '59. Somebody could be 59 years old. Something about 1995 could be significant. 69 could be significant. Somebody could have manipulated somebody into a sexual encounter here and then got left behind. And somebody's like, well, why did you do this to me? Because you're getting your karma. That's why. You're getting your karma for wanting to win at all costs, for being sneaky. Sneaking around with third-party situations. Somebody's get caught cheating, perhaps. So the Ten of Swords talks about being lifted up out. Course correction could be happening. We have the Virgo, right? Turning their back to, you know, all the pain and the suffering. Going that dark night of the soul. Learning to trust their intuition. Moving forward very, very quick. Taking control back, right? Taking control of their thoughts back. So there could be a Virgo wanting to come in and communicate something over the eclipse energy. Remember, this person could be a secret side piece. This person could be getting tarot readings on you, paying for readings, you know, psychically spying on you with the High Priestess in reverse, because we got the Princess of Swords, somebody who's spying, lying, gossiping, paying attention to a particular time frame when it comes to somebody's purpose. They could be wanting to come in and communicate something to you. You can see the lamp is illuminating the Eight of Wands, which talks about communication. It also talks something moving very quickly with all this fiery energy. Something moving very quickly. This talks about, and then you got this High Priestess over here who's trying to control something. Trying to manipulate this situation. With the Ten of Cups. Trying to get somebody to keep those colored glasses on. Somebody could be saying, you know, that they're divorced. For somebody here. Yeah. Look, Aquarius. We have the Star card. You're being divinely guided. You got a wish coming true here. Something that you've been wishing for is about to manifest. All right. With the Aquarius Leo axis. Aquarius is in the North Node now, right? So see the heart. So love is manifesting, something that you've been wishing for. So a major healing is taking place here. That is bringing somebody into a state of balance within their masculine and feminine energy. Because this plan that these haters had, it didn't work. They couldn't block this manifestation from coming in. So this also talks about being social, finding your soul tribe, identifying with the fact that you are a star seed, and also realizing how much you've grown from all the challenges, how much you've grown through all the pain and the suffering. It's also could be talking about your ancestors showing you some love. You could be seeing heart shapes, guiding you, lifting you up out all the pain and suffering because you've learned all the lessons, and you got this high priestess asking why, right? Asking why. The Princess of Cups. Why did my manipulative plan work to get somebody to self-sacrifice, right? Why did me coming into their dreams and trying to unalive them, why didn't that work? Why didn't that knife go through them? Because if they die in their dreams, they die in real life. This is somebody who's caused a lot of nightmares. This is also somebody who, you know, has caused you a lot of PTSD, a lot of worries, a lot of anxiety. This is somebody who's a liar. And I feel like somebody is worried that their lies are about to be exposed. They have extreme, extreme anxiety about this because they're about to be exposed for the fishiness of their emotions because they refuse to do the work. This is somebody who's very codependent, right? Somebody who's very codependent. I need somebody else to make me happy, right? I need somebody else to make me happy because I'm so codependent, I can't be alone. This is somebody who's very unhappy. This is somebody who has a lot of unhealed wounds. And marrying this to this person. So your happiness, your joy, you, and it's like they're unhappy because they've watched your seeds grow. Every stone that they threw at you, you built. Every stones that these three haters threw at you, you used as a stepping stone to achieve your goals. One of your goals was to bring your masculine and feminine energies into a state of balance. And that's what they didn't want you to do. They wanted, it's like they were behind the scenes being all theatrical. I'm laughing at this person's pain. Comedy, tragedy. Oh, what a tragedy, right? And it's like they were trying to set that up. And now it's all backfiring. So 999 is very significant. And I feel like this is that portal from the eclipse to the eclipse, from the solar eclipse to the lunar eclipse portal. Something is happening on purpose. And these haters aren't happy because they couldn't manipulate it. See, she's, because this is not just a soulmate. It's a spiritual soulmate. This could be a karmic soulmate. These two women could be karmic soulmates. They're going to manipulate a karmic soulmate to come in ahead of you so that you make some sort of a choice to accept an invitation. You could have already seen this in your dreams for some of you. This is somebody who's very worried. Somebody who's very, very anxiety driven. Somebody who is a dark empath. who likes to manipulate people with their words, a lot of lies and rumors. This could be something that they were saying about you as a collective. Give me something with the Five of Wands, Nine of Coins, and the Magician, please. And you're mirroring to them, and they don't like the fact that they have to look, the King of Cups. You are mirroring to them something that they don't want to address. So the King of Cups talks about love. Talks about trusting your intuition. Talks about trusting in love. So this could be somebody that you trusted. Somebody who come towards you and earned your trust just to turn around and use your abilities against you. There was a plan all along. There was a plan all along to come in and act like they cared about you, told you wanted to hear, just to turn around and then beat you with it, to use it against you, just to pick a fight. Look, the Chariot in reverse. Six of Wands. Five of Coins. Now they want to come back in or blocked. Somebody could be born in 1967. Like I said, 59 years old. Something is coming back around to you. Victory is yours. Somebody could be getting in a car wreck too. It's got something to do with the car wreck. Again, health. That's maybe what they wanted. Was they were trying to set you up to get in a car wreck. But it didn't work. They wanted you to miss this opportunity. They were trying to block you from moving forward. So July 11th could be significant. July 12th could be significant. July 13th could be significant. July 22nd, 23rd, something along them lines. Alrighty, so let's move on. Let's pull I think this is crystal cards. Let's pull a crystal card. I think this is the crystal card. Let's pull a chakra card here. Calmness. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. You cannot make this up. Monkey mind. Crown chakra. Rainbow moonstone. So calm your monkey mind. Right? Do not feed it. Do not feed it negative, anxiety filled. Don't feed your mind with anxiety-driven thoughts. Don't feed your monkey mind with, don't allow these people to manipulate your mind. Don't allow them to play mind games with you. Rainbow moonstone. Heart chakra, rose quartz, self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. That's rose quartz. Back to that rose. Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, and that's the thing. When you love yourself and you nurture yourself and you value yourself, you show other people how to treat you. Right? With the self-love. When you love yourself and you respect yourself and you trust your own intuition, you show other people how to treat you. Yeah, you don't allow their poisonous emotions, their poisonous thoughts about you to overwhelm you. Why? Because you're not looking for validation. You are trusting your own intuition. Why? Because you feel secure enough within thyself, within your own body, right? You feel secure enough within your own body, within your own mind, within your own heart. And you don't need somebody else's toxicity. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with your higher source of knowledge. You can't make this up. Eye chakra, tourmaline. This is a piece of black tourmaline to help psychically protect you. So yeah, what did I say about trusting your intuition? Your contact with your higher source, your higher self. And somebody made that choice to connect with their higher self and not allow these haters to manipulate your free will by sending you negative, dark, intrusive thoughts here. Somebody could have had a major, major headache. I know I did. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to, the truth. Throat chakra. And that is the truth. Turquoise. Let's get some more crystals. Agate, healthy body. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. Healthy body. Yeah. They were playing a lot. They could have did so many things. They could have messed, like I said, did some sort of a ritual, a death ritual against your health, against your money, against your family. So yeah, this talks about having a healthy body, right? A healthy mental body, a healthy emotional body, a healthy physical body. With the Ace of Cups in the root chakra. Red tourmaline, passion. I am an embodiment of passion. Brazilianite, flexibility. I'm telling you. On the bottom of the deck, flexibility. I'm flexible and free to be me. You're freeing yourself from something. You are freeing yourself from something. Some sort of health issue. Mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I am the divine flow of the soul's rhythm and life cycles. A cycle is completing. There's the Moonstone card coming through again. Moonstone. Let's close out this reading with a message from the angels or whoever wants to come through here again. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Jesus, for showing up. Look, Master Jesus, forgiveness. He's saying, I forgive you. So if you've been praying to Jesus and you've been praying to your angels and you've been praying to your ancestors and your spirit guides, this is confirmation that they heard you. You're on the path of the light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So healing family patterns and wounds. You went through that dark night of the soul for a reason. Some of it could be a Jesus descendant. 333. Look at the blue, the throat chakra. See the in his heart space? You are here to help humanity. Your purpose is here on earth to help humanity access consciousness, the crown chakra. Look, Archangel Michael, you cannot make this stuff up, collective. I'm telling you, you're protected. Look at the blue on his sword. The color blue is very, very significant. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow this miracle to occur. I'm telling you, something big is coming. Ha! You can't make this up. Ancestral spirit. A family wound and pattern can be healed now. To your lineage. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. I'm telling you, there's a reason why. So focus. Focus your mind. You have third eye ability. Thank you, angel, for helping me to focus on my priorities because you're on a twin flame journey. So focus on your journey. That is your purpose. These haters didn't want you to focus on that. They wanted you to focus on worries. They wanted you to focus on PTSD. They wanted you to focus on your anxiety. But when you focus on your priorities, focus on the power of your heart, and you have faith that you are protected and that you're being guided, that's where the seeds grow. When you focus on your higher priorities of watering those seeds of intentions with love, with happiness, with joy, star seed, that's what grows in your garden of life. You don't grow a garden of positive manifestation when you are focusing on watering your seed with poisonous emotions. Express your driving passions. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Some of you are breaking a generational curse of lust. Some of you are breaking a generational curse of greed. Some of you are breaking a generational curse of pride. Some of you are breaking a generational curse of negative thought patterns. Being brainwashed. Being brainwashed. Family brainwashing. Been there, did that. My kids went through the same thing. Being brainwashed. I went through it. My kids' father went through it. We're not the only ones. We're all breaking out of brainwashing energy. We're all breaking out of it by breaking free of the 3D matrix of and a guy that I watch on YouTube. I'm giving you a big ass shout out, Mr. Gordon. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but he has a channel, Peaceful Rebellion. He just said about it this morning, the commercials. Being hypnotized and brainwashed with those commercials. 100%. Breaking out of being hypnotized. Brainwashing. Tunnel vision. Letting people go because we're not all on the same page. Stop trying to force your agenda on people who don't want to see it, who only see through the eyes of the brainwashing. Trust where you're going. Trust where you're being guided. This is your purpose. This is what you're here to do. I recommend going over and checking out Gordon's channel. It is Rebellious, Peaceful Rebellion. I recommend going over and watching Gary's channel, Alternative Interactions. Watch both of them. They're very awakened. They're very, very on point. Also recommend that you watch my video where all snakes die at sundown and Anubis. That has a lot to do with what's going on because Anubis is coming in and weighing the hearts of humanity. So you better be on the right side. You better hope that that feather goes to the bottom and your heart goes up. Anubis is very important. He is, he's the Egyptian deity of death. Our hearts are about to be weighed. Judgment is about to be called. So this is the perfect time to make things right. Work on that heart space. Let go of grudges, of envy. Let go of wrath. Let go of jealousy. That's another thing. Breaking them generational curses of jealousy. This is literally a spiritual bully who you are mirroring back to them self-love, and they do not like it. So if you've experienced similar things like I have, where you've had a lot of nightmares and you've had a lot of intrusive thoughts trying to get you to self-sacrifice, or you've had somebody using magic coming into your dreams trying to unalive you, or along them lines, or you've been a victim of gang stalking, or you know, just stuff like that. People will try to bind you and all that crap. It all happened for a reason, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. They're lifting you up out of it. It's over. The cycle's over. The cycle is over of family brainwashing. Being brave as a child, not feeling good enough. Questioning your journey. Letting go of negative seeds, thought patterns. Not looking outside of yourself for answers. Trusting you have everything you need within you. Because you do. You already have everything you need within you. 10 energy, that's today. So you're going to upset a lot of people. And that's okay, because we're not here to make everybody happy. We're all going to have differences of opinions. That's just how it is. Because we're all on a different level of awakening. So lighten it up. Time to have a little bit of fun. Listen to your intuition, because you people who are going to come in and try to throw you off your journey. Trust what you know. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. This is a long one, but this is a much needed message. I hope you all have a great day. Happy 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Some things are about to go down on a macrocosm level as well as a microcosm level. So stay grounded, collective. It's very, 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 very important that you stay grounded. It's very, very important that you stay balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. It's very, very important that you trust your thoughts at this time, because you're being divinely guided. Trust that you're being protected. Trust that you're safe. Don't worry. Breathe. Breathe. Keep the faith with Jesus. Keep the faith. All right, guys. Have a great day.